Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is our trusty little shunter in our rail life. We are still in Dresden, but I want to show you a couple things. Let's see what's in here. Well, we have seen this in the tutorial, but not all of it. So, repair refueling, yep, did that. Apparently I have some fuel that I need now. Refuel 10% is 2100, refuel all is more? That doesn't make any sense. I guess this just means actually 10% of my tank, not 10% of what I need. Kind of strange. Don't love it. But here we have cargo and passenger style, or passenger mode. Short, I tried this, don't do it. It's not ready yet. Something is borked, that essentially go into a station, you don't know where to go, and sometimes you can't do anything. See Leipzig. So that's not worth it. But we're gonna stay with cargo. There are a couple of different things that we can do here, especially with a longer train. So let's try that. If you would go to passenger mode though, like in the tutorials, you add your wagons and just be merry and happy. And yes, this little shunter can pull wagons for passenger modes. So, cool. Locomotives, you can see what you have here. We have one. That's it. That's all there is. You can buy more locomotives here. They cost a lot of money. You can see my money is a little lower than it was. That hiring that one person, definitely a mistake, but I didn't have a save that could go far enough back before that. So here we are, less money. The train that we have right now, we're 150,000, but maybe having two of them would be worth it, probably at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm looking at the values. These really don't mean anything to me, but whatever, it's fine, it's good. And then you have upgrades. Yes, you can buy upgrades for your locomotive. I did that a little bit. I bought this bogie. Bought a new bogie and I bought a new chassis, and I applied those to the current train, I think. I don't really see any differences, but yeah, that's what we are. So that's what you can do here. And let's reverse the train because we want to go the other way. Back to the game, please. There is more. All of this, I kind of looked at that last time. You have all your company stuff, where you see your train, your employees, your skills. Now you have all of this, and I wonder what I want to use. I really don't know. Money for employees, fine reduction, that's probably going to be useful. Same as fuel usage and capacities, but I think I'm going with this. The sad thing is, once you click on it, it's done. You cannot do anything else. You cannot take it back. It's a little sad, but yeah, that's cool. That's fine. More skills, more of these things. There's the dashboard. There's our train. There's company weekly profit. That's nice. And then you can upgrade worlds, and that's actually something I want to look at. Here we are. We're in Dresden, and I was looking at the map. Well, the Dresden pump has a contract and some loose wagons. You can actually pick up loose wagons as well as the contract at the same time if your train can pull it. However, the pump jack produces oil, and the only place where I found that oil is required is down here, Munich refinery. It produces, I guess, fuel and burnable gas. But one, this is a very, 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 very long distance to drive. And two, in Germany, I tried that. There are hills in this area. Once you go to Bavaria, it's pretty hilly and not easy to drive with a full train. But I would like to have a bigger train to make more things happen. So instead of doing that, we're gonna go to the steel mill. And what I would really like to do is get back to one of the farms. Which farm really doesn't matter, because farms seem to have at least two contracts all the time. They have animals and grain. And then we can probably pick up more wagons with that. There are no loose wagons at the steel mill, but nope, I'm an idiot. There's a refinery right here, right after Leipzig. Let's go there. Go to the pump jack and figure out how many wagons of oil we can go to. We can take to Hanover. Awesome. Yeah, love it. It is still night. It is what it is. I would like to change this. I talked to developers. Well, I said it in the Steam forum. I said, hey, can we skip the night because videos are bad if we do that at night? And they're like, not yet. The other thing I found out, you can hit the tilde at the very bottom and type FOV. 100 is the furthest you can go back. And then you actually have a little field of view where you can see things. Turn on some lights so everyone can see something. We want to stay left, I guess, is fine. Go left again. The other thing I found out, signals are completely wacky. They don't mean anything. Just ignore them. It's not worth it. It's not... No, just don't pay attention to it. It is... They're doing what they want to do, and they're not very helpful, and they are just whatever. Same with the signals at the very bottom. I think I want to go left. Same with the red and green indicators at the very bottom. They're as helpful. There's no means to why they're doing what they're doing. So, approaching train has been spotted, but it's a green flashing light, which apparently is change in speed. Yep, whatever. But yeah, no, the signals so far, they're just not right yet, and I'm hoping the developers are going to bring out another patch. They're talking about it, and I think it's going to happen. I just don't know when. They said on Friday, which is hopefully today when you see the video. But it's an early access game. We're in version beta 0.5, so honestly, the expectations so far have been met. I mean, what do you expect from a game that's half done, just judging by the numbers? That's not really how versioning works, but that's cool. But everything else, I mean, this is nice. Now with the FOW, which I hope will be added to the base game, that you can actually change it in-game without going to the developer console. Yeah, it will be nice. It will also be nice if I can make the HUDs a little smaller or disappear, because if I can have this field of view, I don't need the HUD. I have everything that I care about. Everything is displayed on my little screen. Don't know why that opens this. That feels weird, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, let's just continue through the night, get some oil, and because I'm pretty sure most of the stretch of rail that we're gonna ride on is relatively flat, we are going to first speed up, but we're also going to fill up this train. The train says it can handle 12 cars. That means I can load 12 cars. Can it actually pull 12 cars? Yeah, on flat ground, yes, but not up a hill. I tried that yesterday, going from Leipzig to Nuremberg, just with logs, and it would not budge. It was not happy about what I was trying to do. So yeah, I had to revert all of that. Just learned a lot of things. Again, passengers are not really there yet, but here we are. Here we are. We're doing the things that we're doing. Switch cabin. I actually learned it doesn't, in this one, it doesn't do much. It sets me from this seat into that seat over there. We're gonna do that probably when it's appropriate, because that side of the train is also pretty. Every once in a while we can use that. Cool. Let's get to the pump jack. Okay, we are getting closer, so I should probably start talking to the pump jack. So, what can you do for me? I would like to take a contract. Yep, 2 wagons to Munich refinery. No, thank you. I would like to deliver crude oil, as many as you have. One more. I would like to have 12 wagons, please. I will take them automatically. Thank you. Yep, that should work. Automatic pickup. All I have to do now is get to the pump check. I'm not going down to Munich. That's like 1,000 kilometers, and it will be 4 episodes before we're even there, or I just drive by myself. But where's the fun in that? I'd rather take this to the refinery and see what it actually does, because even if it doesn't pay us any money, I believe the refineries themselves will produce some products at some point, and that could be cool. I mean, I haven't played with everything yet, but you can upgrade cities by bringing materials there, and one of the materials is fuel, and that's what I want to get. Let's slow down here a little bit. Another thing that I learned is that orange there does not seem to really make any distance. Once you get that little sign on the bottom, let's actually slow down here. Once you get that little sign at the bottom with those 2 wagons bumping each other underneath my light, and I'm flipping the light now so you can see it, that's when you can start loading them, which is nice. I mean, cool. But yeah, let's do that. Stop right here. I don't honestly know if it will work, but let's switch our direction. And I hope the wagons will just go in the back of the train. So yes, now we're here. For some reason, all the lights got different. But it's fine. I would like wagons on that side. So let's press U, coupling pickup, and it still put them on the wrong side. I was facing this way. That was forward. Okay, switch it again. But we now have 12 wagons behind us that are ready to do things. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get a good view of the whole train. We are nice and slow for a long time. I would like to know, those orange ones, maybe they're just unloading stations, but it's weird. It's very weird. Would like to go a little faster because this is going to be a little bit of a jaunt. I want to take you all the way out to Hanover refinery. It accepts oil up to 50 wagons, I'm assuming. Let's bring it out here and yeah, let's see what's on the way. Okay, train. Do your thing. Yes, we're in here. Everything is turned. Didn't I have this turned on already? Yep, blinding light needs to go up. That is good. We're just going to take the loop around so we can actually, well, get going. Because once this train is rolling, there's no stopping it. Yes, there is, but it's really hard and really slow. I will say right away, I'm very happy we went this way because that gave me a nice long ramp-up time for getting up to speed, even without a hill or going downhill, because this train is very, very long. I'd like to see the end of it. We are in a turn. Can we see it on this side? Yes. Look where it is. It's great. Yeah, we're gonna stay on the left side. I heard the left track is the best. You can probably not even see that. I'm sorry. Yes, we're gonna stay on the left side mostly. And I will try to follow signals as good as I can, even though they're wrong half the time. But someone somewhere said the left track is safer, and nobody's on the left track as much. So let's continue with that. Looks like I found a friend. Yep, I ran a signal that wasn't red before, and then it finally turned red, and now we have this little buddy in front of us. You can probably barely tell, but it's definitely a passenger train, and we are approaching quickly. Maybe we can just hang on to him. Let's see if I can turn right and you can turn left. That would be great. Yep. Thank you, train. Thank you. Wow. I did not expect that we can actually stop in time, but you are not going 120, buddy. You are absolutely not going 120, but I'm glad you go in the same direction as me. That is extremely helpful for what we're doing. Nope, you're actually going right, so we're going left. No problem. No problem at all. This is a different switch. Like, usually they're just diamond switches, but I'm fine with that. Switch it up a little bit. And now we can pass this passenger train, which obviously has to go a lot slower than the cargo train right behind it. I better pass it before the next switch, otherwise I have a feeling it will just switch sides again, and that's not gonna be pretty. So, let's see who's gonna win this little race. I hope it's me, because I'm the little shunter. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh yeah. Anyone that's sleeping? Good morning. Good morning. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's probably time to let the chickens out or something. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. I'm assuming this is the next train that we can get. I'm sure it's going to be great. But for right now, we are pretty good to go. And we are also lucky that that train was going my direction, not opposite me, because I would have not been able to stop in time. Yeah, I hope I talk to you again when it's a little brighter outside and you can actually see things. But so far, orange flashing lights is a change in speed, but it's 120? Next speed limit is 100. Yes, no, I understand that now. Got it. It says the next track is still occupied, so that is good. So I will get fined a little more along the way, because signals are evil and cannot be trusted. As it turns out, just because you go in the speed limit does not mean you cannot derail. I found that a little confusing to find out, but here we are at the Dresden steel mill. It's not that far away from where we started, but yeah, I fell off the track. It's not very eventful, but now you can actually see the nice long train that we have here. Appreciate the beauty of a train, huh? Yeah, this is what we came here to see. Wonderful. Love it. Yep. Could do this all day. Yeah, we're going to do this for a little while because we are nowhere near where we want it to be. But yeah, let's back in the cab. Actually, no, we're not going to be back in the cabin. We're going to see nature a little bit. Yep, there's the steel mill. Bye-bye, steel mill. Yeah, I flew out just around here, and nothing happened. There was just a warning that said, you may derail, and then I derailed. That was it. There was nothing excited. Nothing exciting at all about that. I would like to go left. I honestly don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, it said this earlier. I'm braking, but it says 120. And then yeah, good. You can barely see that red signal. Like, you have to make a split-second decision to not run into whatever thing the game is presenting you. I mean, there needs to be a better way to show that. Just let me make decisions like on a reasonable level, and that would be great. I like this train. Big trains are the thing of the future. That's what we want to do. Yeah. I think this is Dresden. Yep. Looks exactly like it. This is how I remember it the one time I was there. That is not Marianenkirche. That is just a regular church. 80? No, 80 is the next one. So yellow flashing is the next speed limit is 80. Green flashing means this is the speed limit, I think? We're not going 80 yet, but we may still derail again, so there's that. What I'm surprised by, I have managed so far to not destroy the train again. Yeah. Well, I derailed it. Yes, I indeed did. That absolutely happened. I cannot argue with that. You are correct. So green flashing, change speed limit. Comes from 120, goes to 80. Is that what the bottom sign means? Why would you care about the bottom sign? It feels very unnecessary. It also feels like we're kind of going uphill. Oh, that train is so long. I love it. I hope they take the cars because I did not try that yet. I figured we can do that together. Is the train pretty? It's fine. It's a train. I do feel like the couplers are American and not European, because the European couplers, yeah, they definitely are not like that. That's all I'm saying. But honestly, as long as it's functional, I am more than happy. So next one after this switch is 120, I believe. And you can always go about 15 kilometers per hour over the speed limit, so I was pretty confident there that we were fine on the fine. Yeah, fine on the fine. No fines for me. But hey, honestly, let's talk about the game here real quick. It is early access, as I have mentioned now many times, but it does a lot of things right already, and the things that it doesn't do right feel more like bugs than missing features. Which to me, as long as the developers play with this and work on it and listen to people's feedbacks, is great. That is all I really care about. You don't have to present a perfect system. This is just a really good start for what I want. Yeah, no, it's the passenger. Once the passenger stuff gets sorted out, I think you can change up a lot, really. And honestly, it's fine with me if you have to activate passenger stuff first through cargo, because cargo is a lot easier to manage and to do things with, compared to, oh, it's a lot louder in here, compared to figuring out your own routes and bringing passengers from A to B. That probably pays a lot less. So get started with cargo and then just work your way up, because the cities have to be upgraded anyways. So yeah, give the player a chance to earn passengers. Yep, that's what I'm going with. Graphics are going a little crazy because we're going a little quick. What is our next speed limit? Is 80 again. We are in 130, so it's just cruise just for a little while until, I'm guessing we're going through another city now, and that's why the speed limit goes down. That's honestly, that's very appropriate. I'm cool with that. Did I slow down way too early? Nope, it's right there. Green light with a speed limit says probably 80, and we are now in the right territory. Going through, I guess, just a place. I don't even, is this Dresden? No, this is Leipzig. This is Leipzig. We're going for Leipzig, and this is slowing down more. We are still in range. We want to stay left, but then we go straight through. If we go left, we go to Leipzig, main, which is bugged. We don't want to go there. Okay, now I have to make sure that I do what I need to do because we want to go straight over the bridge that's coming up. Very important. Not that bridge, there's a bridge afterwards. So this is a diamond. We're gonna stay on the left on the diamond, but I think right after the diamond will be... Nope, we're gonna go right. That track that I was on would go to Leipzig Main, and we don't want to go there. We have to, I guess, single track over this? This feels weird. There should be a double track. But, okay. I'm glad I paid attention there. And I think my train is actually going to push me over this bridge without me having to do too much on the speed. Let's get out of here. That's nice. This is nicer. Yeah, that's Leipzig Main. It's a terminal. It's fine. There's nothing wrong. Well, no, you cannot do passengers there. That's the problem. That's the only problem I have. How is this a single track going over this whole thing? Approaching train, you better not be where I'm trying to go. Let's see, can we see something? I want to stay left, maybe? I don't see any red signals unless it's hiding behind this sign. Nope, not a red, no red. Stay right, so we can keep going straight. There's a red flashing. Nice. I got lucky. I got totally lucky on that one. Because there's another red flashing. That is not good. I should just slow down. Nothing is flashing here. The right one is flashing, so I want to go left. Wow. Ooh. I am impressed that I did not just screw that up. Pretty happy about that. How are these not in sync? How are these asynchronous lights just blinking like that? And why was green lights flashing with a speed sign below it, but I could not speed up? These are green lights with a speed sign below it. Great. But I'm assuming I can go up to 120 now? Thank you. So let's go. It still says occupied track ahead. I don't know where it is. I don't know which side it is. We need a better system for actually signaling that. Let's see. Any red? The red is on the right. And there's a flashing red on the left, which I believe mean this fine thing. I think they want to turn that off. Both are flashing now. Wonderful. Flashing means the next signal may be red. So let's slow down here so we can actually react to that. Also, I would like to go right, not left on the next one, unless it's a... Oh, they're both red. I am a very, very, very full train. I don't... Okay, they're both flashing now. Very good. Look at me, like I'm actually a normal train conductor. Engineer. Yes, go right here. Because we want to keep going straight. That is good. Straight up is just a green light, no speed sign. So I think nothing is changing. Stay right. Good. I am impressed that I didn't just run the red light. I really am. I'm very happy with myself. You have no idea. That was... Wow. Some actual... I don't want to call it skill. No, we can't call it skill. Luck? Yeah, well, some actual luck I had there. I was really lucky. Take a left. Again, I'm ignoring the left and right red and green signal or indicators because they don't seem to make a difference, and I want to stay on the left side as much as possible unless I see something that says go to the right, which these signals are too far away for me to see anything. We are in northern Germany where there are not a lot of mountains, but this mountain is getting me worried. Yep. And animals. I heard that animals react to train horns, but only when you're really, really close to them, and they sometimes just stand in the middle of the road, or rail. This is rail, this is not road. And, well, if you hit them, you get fined and get damaged. Honestly, I don't know if you get damaged, but why do you get fined? Like, the animal's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Shouldn't mean that you have to slow down the whole train just because there's an animal there. I mean, let's think about that. When you drive a car, you're not supposed to slow down for small animals. What is a small animal for a car? Anything below a deer? I mean, normal stuff. Like, if you live somewhere where you have bears, I think you want to slow down for a bear or a moose. But we're in Germany. There are deers. That's a big animal. And boars. And, well, you don't slow down for smaller animals for a car. Why do you slow down for smaller animals for a train? And if you don't, you get fined. That feels very, very strange. Yes, we want to do... No. Right. We're gonna stay on the main line. We don't want to go through a processing plant, even though the GPS is saying you should take a left here. No, GPS, we do not need to take a left there. We just need to continue on the main route, because that I want to go there when we have picked up something from the farm, but I don't think it can do anything with unrefined oil. Crude oil, I believe, is the technical term for it. And also, this is downhill. It's much better than flat, whatever you're doing over there. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy about this decision. Where are we? We are actually not that far away. I thought we're a lot further by now, or a lot further away than this, but we aren't. So, yeah. Let's keep this running a little bit. We have daylight now. Thank you, train. Yep. Saving content. So in case we derail, we're going to be in the food factory. That's fine. Honestly, this looks more than adequate to me. I don't need the cool, super flashy, reflective everything around me, especially around the train. And let's be honest, the surroundings are not that different than Train Sim World. The surroundings are not as good, sure, but just in general, they're fine. The Train Sim World concentrates more on the train, but not on the gameplay, in my opinion. It's very immersive, yes. But this game, the career mode, has me very excited. And it looks like per each contract, you make enough money to probably move along in your career pretty quickly, which really just means you buy more trains, and the more trains you have, the more money you make, blah, blah, blah. Then you hire more train drivers, and that is cool. Approaching train has been spotted. Okay, let's make sure I pay attention here, but really, it's just... You get to advance in the game that you planned. You design it however you want to design it, and that is lovely. No, that is exactly what I was looking for. Is exactly what I wanted, and I think I got it. I think I got it, and it's just early access. I'm sure there's more. From what I heard, is they're going to expand. It's not just going to be Germany. There's going to be more rail access. I don't know if that's DLC or something else. I hope it's part of the main game, but on that side, right now the game is 15 bucks on the Steam store. How much do you expect from that? I posted on the Discord that you have been occupied? What? No, it's not. That track is occupied. That one. That train. Also, I got lucky because I didn't pay attention to that, but that track is occupied. Not this one. That one. Not this one. That one. What are the odds that train is gonna switch to the side of track that I'm currently on? I'm gonna say pretty high. Also a long train. I like it. Hey, buddy. Yep. They know I was here. They know what I'm talking about. There is... What is this? It almost looked like a floating green signal without anything, so that's an actual block signal? Probably, maybe. Looks like no switches are coming up, so I got lucky that it didn't switch when I didn't switch. Really happy about that. What was I talking about? Yeah, something about Train Sim World on this game. No, it's... This game does everything I need. The trains don't have to be authentic and all that. There's enough controls to play with that I can do something. Still being fined? Okay, whatever. It's just... It's good. It's good. It does what I need. It does what I want. We are... Ideal. Yep. Don't derail. Just going downhill a little bit. Don't you derail on me. Thank you. Well, it appears we're getting pretty close, and there were actually no switches here for a while, which is really... I haven't seen that before on this track, but maybe this is a high-speed track. I don't know if 120 is the real max, because there are trains later that can clearly go more than 120, but for right now it is. But the reason I'm talking to you is, you see in the map there, that little hand-looking thing that's coming up on the north side? Yeah, I can talk to the Hanover refinery. Let's see if they even accept my stuff. I would like to deliver. A delivery of crude oil. All of it. Nope. 5, 6, 6. All of it. Deliver manually, I think. And then Hanover Refinery. Here, we're waiting for you. Go to the station. Proceed to the indicated track. That doesn't mean anything. But we're gonna try. So, next track, I want to go right, and I think... yeah, the next speed limit is 100, so let's slow down a little bit, because we are a relatively large train. we're gonna go right again. Yeah, this makes me feel good. This makes me feel excellent. 80 around this turn. I'm happy with that. We are on the right track now, but yeah, I could have stayed on the left. Yes, whoever said that, you're right. But I didn't. I was chicken because I wanted to get over, just to make sure to just go right. Tunnel. Okay. How's the tunnel look from? Not here. I mean, this looks nice. I like this. Oh, there's another. I didn't say switch cameras, sir, but honestly, that wasn't a bad shot. This, no, I don't need to hit my head on those. Let's go back to the left. Oh wow, it's a lot louder in the tunnel. Great attention to detail. I appreciate that. We're in a tunnel zone, if you can't tell. Okay, so the next one, we want to go right again. We don't even have the windows open. It shouldn't be... Anyways, should I just go right, so I don't miss it here accidentally? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go right twice, just in case something goes funky. It says 120, but honestly, I don't believe that because there are signals coming up that say 110. Sure. And we're gonna go right again. That looks nice. Slow down a little bit. Because there was a 50 there. No, it's just 110. So the next speed limit just 50. Oh, it shows you the one right now that you're changing to, and then the next one is below it. That makes perfect sense. Earlier I was completely wrong. Yep. That's the first time that happened that I was completely wrong. Yep. Oh, I also found out the radio is an actual live radio. But copyright and stuff, I can't play it. But I listened to something Australian yesterday, which was quite interesting. Wow, I'm actually hitting the correct speed here. I am very happy. Okay. I hope and I believe that I want to go to the actual orange indicated track, and then I see what happens. Which normally isn't in the middle, but maybe it just doesn't matter. Oh. I'm actually... Let's go left here. Let's go on this one. I'm actually seeing at the very bottom there is a manual, like an M and a cargo wagon, and a uncoupling thingy, which I think just says I can do everything I need to do now. I just want to stop somewhere that's not completely worthless, meaning pulling all the cars in here. I didn't mean to go there. Oh well, I was just going to park here. And then I wonder, are the wagons actually going to stay here? I'm going to go with no. But if... I'm going to go with no, because if they are, I can't get out. So... yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's start slowing down. I think I could have just gone to the guy over here. Why do I cannot think of the name of that. It's the shop, but you get there with an F, so I want to say factory, but it's not the factory, because it's just a big house thing. Anyways, I may have gone too far, because now I only have the manual unloading, but I don't have the... there was sign. Decoupling panel. I'm not in decoupling zone. So let's go back to a decoupling zone. Fair enough. I just tried to do something that I shouldn't have done. I had everything I needed earlier, but I went too far. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. But we will figure it out. We will find the right spot. All I need, going this way. Let's go right. Maybe that's gonna help. I know I can't see where I'm going right now. Actually, okay, now, stop, brake. You see now under the light and under the reverse sign there are two icons, and I think one of them is the decoupling zone and one of them is the manually uncouple here. So let's see what happens. You decouple this one. Do we win? I expected I expected something to happen from this. Why is nothing... This is very interesting. The refinery... It's like shunting, but I thought... Huh. Okay, we'll figure out why this is wrong or what's going on here next time. For right now, thank you guys so much for watching. We have delivered what we said we wanted to deliver. I just don't know what we're supposed to do with it yet. Bye!